Quilty.
Thank you, President. My question is for the Minister representing the Minister for Police. In the Minister's last written answer to my question regarding the 100,000 misplaced firearms on the LARS database, I was advised that number was left over from the old firearms database that ceased operation in 1996. I was told that an ongoing audit had reviewed 60,000 records, but there was no word on what those 60,000 reviews had found. The fact that errors go back to 1996 shows that the firearm database hasn't been properly audited in the previous 25 years. During that time, firearms could have been seized by police on the basis of faulty records, hypothetically been sold or stolen by police, and then claims made that firearms have been lost or destroyed, and the LRD records would be unable to provide evidence to the contrary. I've heard a number of allegations that firearms that the police have had in custody have vanished. Minister, how many firearms have gone missing from police custody since 1996, including complaints about them going missing that were later resolved?
Minister Tiini.
Absolute sorrow about what's happening. Thank you, President. Can I say that I wish to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt condolences to those that have been affected by the dreadful shootings in America. And in particular, the most recent ones. I understand that the death toll at the moment is hitting 18 people, many of whom are children. And I really don't think it's particularly appropriate to talk about guns today, to be quite frank. But having said that, there were a number of serious allegations, yet again, contained in Mr Quilty's question, and I will refer them to the Minister for Police, but I would encourage the member to really contemplate and reflect on the content of his questions today, particularly given the circumstances that have occurred in the United States.
Mr Quilty on a supplementary.
I thank the Minister for her editorial, and I'll comment that missing firearms may contribute to shootings. Minister, what is the process when VicPol loses a firearm in their custody, and what investigatory action is taken? In particular, I'm eager to learn about how this process works when the police officer involved is a senior member of the Licensing and Regulation Division and is the firearm portfolio holder at the registry. It appears that in this situation the process is as simple as making an affidavit and having a junior subordinate officer witness it. I have a copy of such an affidavit in my possession, and the officer who made it is Senior Sergeant Andrew Armstrong. In the affidavit, Sergeant Armstrong claims that the firearms were accidentally destroyed by forensics. Surely the Victorian Forensic Service Centre would be able to provide evidence to this effect, so he wouldn't be forced to take the Senior Sergeant's word for it. Sergeant Armstrong also takes care to mention that the firearms were of no monetary value. I wonder why he's done that. It's unlikely that 5 firearms have had no monetary value, especially at least one of those was in question was a rare and valuable model. The affidavit is a curious document, and I look forward to the Minister's explanation.
Thank you, President. I'll refer the matter to the Minister for Police.